Hello everyone, Jessica here with another layout for Spiegel Mom Scraps. You can save 15% in this shop with my code Jessica15. And I'm starting this layout off with a sheet of black textured cardstock. And I am just going to cut little strips in it because this is a photo of myself and my mom. And my mom is wearing a zebra hat. So I really wanted to bring in kind of some zebra stripes to this layout. So I'm just cutting this with my X-Acto knife to start, and then I'm just roughing up these edges with my scissors, and that's what I'm trying to do at first. I do the first three like this, and then I actually found that it was easier to just rough them up with my fingernails, so that's what I ended up doing for the rest of them. But yeah, I'm just making some little zebra stripes in here, and then I'm going to pop some either some white cardstock behind it like I have here, or I think I might actually pull out one of the pattern papers and place behind this instead from the Pink Fresh Studio collection. It's called Tourist Mode, and I know it's a shocker, I am using Pink Fresh, and I don't typically gravitate towards Pink Fresh Studio because it's just not my typical color scheme. They have a lot of pastels and kind of pinks and purples, things like that, and I don't really gravitate that direction, but this Tourist Mode collection really caught my eye and I absolutely love it. So I ordered it and now I'm finally getting a chance to play along with it. So I'm just continuing to build my little zebra stripes here by just roughing up these edges. I did cut this one a little bit bigger. I felt it needed to be just a little bit longer. So I'm just kind of scuffing up the edges a little bit and bending them back with my fingernail just to create some texture and make it so that it peeks through. So I'll see that pattern paper or white cardstock beneath it, whatever I choose here. And there's my photo again. I'm going to go ahead and get that matted with some smooth white cardstock that I have here, just a scrap piece. And I like to put all the dates on the backs of my photos, so you'll see that a lot with my photos. So that's why I mess with my date stamp as soon as I flip my photo over so I don't lose that date. That's how I organize my photos. I actually have a video on that as well that shows you how I organize my pages and my albums and how I write the dates on all the backs of my photos. So here is the pattern piece of paper. I really like how that yellow striped paper looks behind my photo and kind of peeking through there. My mom's shirt underneath her cute little bibs has yellow on it, so I think I'm just going to go with that. And I've actually cut this black sheet down just a little bit so that it peeks through on all of my edges. It's kind of like a border as well. So then I've just roughed up all of those edges to match all that distressing, and I've matted my photo here now with that smooth white cardstock, and I'm going to pull out one of the little patterned pieces of paper to actually back my photo again, just to bring in some color. This is going to be a really colorful layout. I really wanted to do a dark background layout. It's been a while for me, and I tend to gravitate towards dark layouts a lot, so it's been a while since I've done one, so I thought it was time. And I just really wanted all these beautiful colors in this collection to pop. So I've placed that pattern paper behind there, and then I'm going to cut a little file folder to give it another layer out of this darker shade of green with an Elle Studio die. And then I'm just going to start building this. So I'm going to use a lot of these little puffy stickers and the little chipboard stickers. I'm going to pull out the die cuts from the collection and pop my title on with those alphas that you see laying there. This is from the collection as well. So I'm just going to add a ton of stuff to this layout and fill it in with a bunch of sequins. So I'm using the Capture Today mix by Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I will do that a little bit later. I like to add my sequins toward the end. So I'm just going to build all of my embellishments and just scatter them all around my page. So I'm just kind of sorting through my die cuts here, seeing what all I want to use. I really love this tag and I really try to make it work on this, but I just can't find a good spot for it without covering up my little zebra stripes that I made. So I'm just going to leave it out for this one. And I'm just going to pull out a whole bunch of these little bits and pieces. And like I said, I'm just going to scatter them around my layout. I'll add some white splatters with some acrylic paint watered down with my paintbrush. And then I'm just going to glue all this down. I'm going to pop a few things up with some 3D foam squares. And I'll add my date stamp beside my title, I think. And then I have pulled out a little tag for the bottom. I actually added twine to my tags. There's one at the top and one at the bottom, but I didn't do that before I took my photos, so you're not going to see it, but I did end up adding it after I took my photos. But I had a little whoopsie moment, and I actually dropped an embellishment onto my photo, like right at the bottom of my photo. It was a little lantern embellishment, and I never even noticed it when I was taking all the photos, so I actually had to take the photos twice, and that was like clear after I edited the photos and everything. They were all ready to upload and do my video, and then I noticed that I had the lantern on top of my photo, and I was so annoyed with myself, so I had to lay everything out again, get my lights out again, retake my photos, re-edit them. So yeah, whenever I added that twine after I took my photos the second time, I was like, I am not re-photographing this again. You guys get the idea. There's twine in them. Just picture it and imagine that it's there. So I'm just writing at the bottom where we were. We were actually at a theme park for this photo with my kids, and my sister was there as well with her kids. So we were having a grand time and just seeing the sights like this little collection says. So it was a really fun day, and it's not very often that I get to take pictures with my mother. So I really like this photo of us, and I love her adorable little outfit. Isn't she just the cutest? So I am just going to continue building this. I'll pop some music in here. I still have a cold. I know I'm still struggling. It's been like over a week now, and I'm still battling this stupid cold. So hopefully it goes away soon, but I can kind of get on with my life and get my voice back. That would be great. But I'm just going to pop some music in here. If you guys have any questions for me, just let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer. And I'm going to pop back in at the end of the video and show you the finished layout. So here's the finished layout. I just love how this one came out. You guys know that I love a lot of things on my layout, a lot of stuff. More is more in my case. And I do love a dark background, so it's just a win-win all around for me. I ended up adding some Flair from Scrappin Happy Studios, which I absolutely love. And I just love how this turned out. So if you want to grab the sequin mix from the shop, my code is Jessica15. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.